I'm in my thinking place in the Cotswold Hills because I've got an important decision to make. And I'd really appreciate it, actually, if you could help me with this. You see, I've had a new product idea for a nest box, and I need to decide whether it's something that I'm going to pursue or not. And what I'd love you to do is listen to the reasons why I think I should pursue it, and also the reasons why I'm concerned about pursuing it. And then, having heard all that, stick a comment below and let me know whether you think I should go for it or not. One of the reasons I'm concerned about pursuing it is that I recently had a product startup fail. If you want to hear more about that, there's a link to the video in the description below. And there's certainly a case that actually that puts you off a bit, and that sting of failure certainly is still with me a little bit as well. But I love a challenge, and I am keen on this new idea. You might actually be really surprised at the reasons why I'm concerned about pursuing this, so do keep watching to hear more about those. Firstly though, let's talk about the things I'm really excited about with this new nest box concept. Well, it's got 2 or 3 unique features. I think I can protect those, and I've also done some research and I can't find any competitor product that has a similar kind of appearance or has already got those unique features, and that's really reassuring. With any new product, I think it's really important to try and solve a high frequency or high intensity problem. Actually, most nest boxes are never occupied by birds, and what I've come up with hopefully starts to address that problem and means that actually the nest boxes are more occupied. That's not an intense problem, no one's going to die because a bird nest box isn't occupied, but it is a high frequency problem actually. I didn't realise until I'd done the research, but there's over 5 million nest boxes in the UK. It's also really good in terms of route to market. There's loads of options for route to market. I could do direct sales with kind of Facebook and Instagram ads. I could sell on Etsy, on Amazon, or not on the high street. I could go through standard retailers, whether that's garden centres or Waitrose or small independent gift shops. And with the garden centres, there are big chains to go after, but there are also small independents. So I've got quite a lot of options there in terms of route to market. Most people who buy nest boxes are over 60, and the grey pound is pretty strong, and that market has still got money to spend on this type of item. One of the big things that means that products fail is that they're great concepts, but they're just far too expensive to make. I have run some numbers on this, and I reckon that actually I could make it for around 20% of what the retail price would be, and that's what I would need really by the time I've thought about kind of customer acquisition cost. Or if I was going down the retail route, I would need a distributor margin in there and a margin for the shop itself. And actually, as I say, with a kind of 5-to-1 ratio cost price to RRP, that would just about work on this product, so that's really good. And the other thing is it's something I don't have to make in China, and there's no massive investment for plastic injection mold tools or anything. It's made of wood, and therefore actually I can make the prototypes myself. I could even probably make the first couple of batches myself. And there's plenty of small wood workshops in the UK where I could actually get batches of this made. So that's really appealing because it takes out all of the issues with manufacturing in China. Again, I've spoken loads about that in previous videos. I'll stick a couple of links in the description to those previous ones if you want to have a look at that and understand more about my concerns with manufacturing in the Far East. So let's talk about the negatives. At the end of the day, any new product development is a risk. About 60% of new product launches never find product market fit and eventually fail. And having just come off the back of a failure, I really don't want to fail again. I also haven't got loads of available cash at the moment. That product startup obviously didn't work. I lost a lot of money there, and so I'm not really sure that financially I'm in a position to get going on another one. And even something simple like a nest box where I can do a lot of the making myself, there's still a lot of cost there when it comes to patents, registering the design, starting the website, marketing, all the image creation and things. I reckon any product realistically, particularly if you're going to sell direct to consumers, is going to be £15,000 minimum by the time you've done all of that. And therefore this is an expensive thing to undertake, and I need to really carefully consider that as well. The other thing is, and this is personal I guess, but I think it's important, any startup takes a huge amount of time, effort and energy. I've got 3 teenage boys living at home, and it's like, really? And is this the time to do it with all of that and wanting to be there and aware that they're going to grow up and leave home before too long? I'm also obviously already running my design company that helps hundreds of people every year develop their products, And do I really have the time, effort and energy that it would need to start a new business? And I think that's a genuine kind of concern as well. Finally, my wife wouldn't be too impressed if I started a new project right now. Also, I don't have direct sales and marketing experience of consumer products, and that is a key skill set that this project is going to need, so I'd have to go and find that kind of elsewhere. And I've actually probably got inventor's disease, where I look at things through rose-tinted glasses and overstate the positives. And just on that topic of overstating the positives, I want to end on a couple of other things that I think are really good about this project. At the end of the day, there are no major brands in that sector. When I launched my pushchair, it was really difficult because we were going up against established brands. That isn't such a problem when it comes to nest boxes. And also the unique functionality that I've come up with, I think I can message really clearly. So I think I can develop some nice graphics and icons that will communicate the uniqueness and the benefit to the end customer. And that's really critical. If your functionality, as it is with this product, is hidden inside, you've got to come up with a way of quickly communicating that to your end customer. And I think with this product, I've got some good ways to do that. So there you have it. You can tell that I'm pretty enthusiastic about it, I'm sure, but I also want to take the right decision. So do please comment below. I'd really appreciate you being honest, and if that means being blunt and to the point, then so be it, I can take it. I'd certainly rather not launch into this without having thought through all the potential issues and problems. And please do subscribe. If it looks like this is a sensible thing to pursue, then I'll be launching new videos shortly, and I'll be sharing the unique features that I've developed and the different bits of the journey and the key decisions within that. So make sure you hit the bell icon as well, and then you'll get notified when I launch those videos. I think that'll do for now before I absolutely freeze.